Hello. Hello, everyone. Wake up. Nike says just do it. Subscribe to Hollywoodland22. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hey! How are you guys doing tonight? Welcome in. You know what this show's about? But everything you want to talk about. It's Hollywoodland 22. Now I used to be on TikTok. I had 750 and some change followers over there, but I decided I didn't want to be on TikTok anymore. Not my style. I got a question. What's in your wallet? Come in. Stop lurking. No, I'm tired of this lurking. We're not going to have any more of that. Let's see if I can fix this. Top messages. No, I want all messages. Yes, all messages. I want them all. I need somebody to come in here and ask me a question. Nicholas Uezu, 8427. Hello, hi, how are you doing? Jesus Lover -R3I. I love Jesus too, and Jesus loves you. How are you folks doing tonight? I've been hanging in there. We have how many people watching? Let's get that. Let's if you guys can share this channel, Hollywoodland22. This is an interesting channel. I answer damn near all your questions. I mean everything. Justice, the only questions I will not answer are questions that will definitely get me bananaed off of this platform. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I used to be on TikTok. I had 7,050 and some change followers over there, and I discontinued TikTok back in September. I'm not really, because I personally am not, I don't like the way TikTok is changing its rules all the time. It's getting a little old, and a lot of people that I know for a fact are very entertaining people that might have been on, like they were on YouTube or they were on Twitch or somewhere else, and they made money, and they come over to TikTok and they quickly find out that it's really hard to gain some traction over there. Even on Kick, you can build a channel. YouTube, you can build a channel. As long as you keep it rated G, you can build a channel on Twitch, right? Um, what's that other platform? I don't know. I think Rumble has a platform. Yeah, as long as you're like not too crazy, you can build a platform over there too. But TikTok is changing its rules all the time. I have no idea who owns TikTok, what's going on with TikTok. It's starting to seem like a. What do you guys think? It seems like TikTok is a television that I'm holding in my hand. All types of television all kinds of advertisements constantly, all kinds of things popping up on my screen that are, I don't know. I'm not interested in gay stuff, dude, all the time, like, or any of the time, because I'm not gay. I am what I eat. That makes me a pussy. I don't want some dude dressed up like a woman popping up on my TikTok channel or an advertisement that I can't remove it. I can't remove it. I'm not into it, dude. I'm just not into it. That's their thing. I don't want them. I don't want that. I'm like, I don't want to look at some. When you live in Hollywood, it's different. You know what I mean? I mean, I worked in the restaurant business, and I was the only straight white dude in there. And there's like one straight black dude in there, and the Mexicans cooked all of our food in the back, and it was an Italian restaurant, and we all worked as a big team. But most of the front of the house was male. They were white and they were gay, but none of them talked about their gayness constantly. And none of them, after they found out I was straight, this is years ago. This is like back in the late 80s, early 90s. None of them were inappropriate with me. But when you get on TikTok, it's like everybody wants to talk about like surface shit. They want to talk about sexual orientation, gender. They want to talk about skin color. They want to talk about reparations in California, which was a union state, and all kinds of crap that is like that it doesn't have a lot of substance to it, that shouldn't really matter what you do in your bedroom. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter to me what your ethnicity or what your skin color is to me. It just doesn't fucking matter to me. It didn't matter to me when I was a kid. It didn't matter to me when I was in college. It didn't matter to me now. But it seems to matter to a lot of people on TikTok. And TikTok, in addition to that, not only are they talking about that kind of stuff, but on TikTok, they also talk about politics ad nauseum. Oh my God. Is everybody on TikTok either all the way radical left or all the way radical right? And anybody that isn't any of the stuff I've described to you on TikTok, all the rest of the channels are grifters channels. They're just trying to make money, trying to get you to engage and get you all mad about something. Like, say if your politics are far right, they'll have a channel talking about how, like all MAGA people all think the same way and blah, 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 all that kind of stuff, right? Just to piss you off so that you engage. And you say, who do you think you are talking like that? Blah, 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 blah. You're making the money when you do that. That's why I don't really fuck with TikTok too much. I go to certain people's channels that do not talk about, there are a few on TikTok. I will talk. I no longer live stream. I will talk on them if they're talking about art or music or they're dancing or they're talking about something that is not about politics, or it might be about the United States and what's going on here. Like, we have a little bit of a crime problem in some places, that has to be fixed, or just something that's more concrete. I don't go to any channels anymore where there's panels of people talking about all that stuff I said before, all that fluff stuff that doesn't really make a human being. What makes a human being is what's in their heart. It's not their ethnicity or their skin color or their gender or them wanting to pretend that there's some other gender or whatever, or changing all that stuff. That's all fluff. It's not what's really important. What's important is who you are. Are you honest with yourself? And have you helped somebody today? Have you taken care of yourself today? Do you want to solve problems? Do you want to solve a problem? Are you an alcoholic? Are you a rug addict? Do you got a problem? Yo, you got a problem? Want to fix it? Ask me. I haven't drank alcohol in 18 and a half years. It's a long time. Maybe I know something. Maybe you got an alcohol problem. Maybe you're drinking every day. Maybe you're taking a shot of whiskey and throwing it in your coffee and drinking it before you go to work. I don't know. Probably a lot of you younger people don't have that problem, because you know what? The one thing about you younger people, if you're a young person, you watch my show, you don't really drink that much. I've seen younger people like smoking the wacky tobacco, but I don't see them like drinking and stuff. It's more like vaping, drinking lattes, smoking the wacky tobacco, that kind of thing. You don't have those Generation X issues or boomer issues. Like, we used to drink a lot, We used to do a lot of rugs, like real rugs. The stuff a lot of it's hard to find on the street now. But I'm just saying that we used to do that kind of stuff. We had some different issues going on when I was in my youth. The boomers and the Generation X and stuff like that. So that's just some of the reasons that you've heard that I don't really mess around with TikTok, other than just a small handful of channels that I watch. I will tell you the channels that I watch on TikTok that I think are worth something. I'm gonna make a list and I'll tell you. And also the things that I'm interested in. If you're watching me and you watch me for a while, you may be interested in some of the same things I'm interested in. So you might like some of the YouTube channels that I repost, or you might, birds of a feather flock together. You know what I mean? I have a long way to go on YouTube, unless they've been anime. But we'll see. I'll be monitoring TikTok to see if they change their ways. I don't think they're going to. I think it's going to be more, I think they're going to be monitoring more. And I think my personal opinion is that TikTok is going to start clamping down on a lot of things, a lot of things. I think you're not going to have as much lateral movement on TikTok in the near future as when TikTok first started. So I made a preemptive move to YouTube. Maybe I'll meet some new friends. Maybe I'll meet some people to come in here that might teach me something. You never drank or smoked? That's good. That's a really good thing that you never did. Huff. Say happy birthday to Eminem. I will. What's the best way to eat eggs, in your opinion? A hoog Janus. Well, first of all, you have to crack a few eggs to make an omelet. And I would suggest an omelet. Maybe if they're eaten raw, they can be suppositories. It's possible. How am I? I'm hanging in there. I'm decompressing from TikTok. It's not the majority of people, but it's like about a third of the people on TikTok are just people I do not even want to know. I don't even want to watch their channel. I don't want to hear anything they have to say. They're just not my cup of tea, I don't think. I'm doing pretty good. We're going to take a walk. I don't know. I just don't feel any different. See, it's really weird. It's like, you know, you go to these, even, I guess YouTube has political channels too, and this is not. This is like a variety channel, right? But I would imagine that this right here. Wake up, people. Wake up. Only you. And I want you to remember this. Only you can prevent forest fires. Let's see what I can fuck with next.
I'm fucking with people right now. I'm a player.
You're a what?
I don't know.
The fuck did you say to me?
Right here.
Why don't you explain to everybody what you're trying to talk about, huh?
I'm doing a
Tough guy, huh?
No, not at all.
What's that? A tablet? How old is that tablet?
Oh, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years old.
That's a 10, 15-year-old tablet, isn't it?
Yeah.
It still works. Let's look at it. Show my viewers. You see how I give my wife directives. A lot of women don't like that. Yeah, they wouldn't get along with me.
Not even realistic.
No. I can't talk anyway I want to my lady friend here. She used to be a deputy sheriff. She knows how to stomp a mud hole in someone's ass. Okay, what are we going to do now? Oh, I know. I'm going to make myself some generic Food Lion. Zero cola. You know, when I drink Food Lion, generic, zero cola. It's cool. It's refreshing. And it makes me feel like a real winner. A winner, I says. What'd you say?
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
You gonna make me a chicken dinner?
No.
Oh, you're so cute. I'm so grateful that you're my wife. My lady friend of how long?
17 years.
Really? See how sweet she is. She's a lot better looking than I am. Oh, look what I got. It's a Mardi Gras decoration. See? You like it? How does that grab you?
It grabs me just fine.
How does that grab you?
Does it grab you? It grabs me, it grabs you.
So what are we doing for the rest of the evening?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Playing YouTube?
Yes.
Do you like YouTube better than TikTok? I do.
Sometimes.
TikTok's always changing their fucking rules all the time. Excuse my French. I'm so sorry. But sometimes I just feel like cursing. Somebody made a vain attempt to gaslight me today. And I caught them. And when they did, when they figured out that I caught them trying to gaslight me, they just looked at me and their eyes got as big as saucers, and then they just started blinking. They got busted. Trying to tell me a little lie. Oh well. Just go ahead and spend the money and get the good stuff. Get the Purell. Is this a real plant or is this fake? I think it's a fake plant. Doesn't it look real though? Look. Looks pretty, doesn't it? Hey, when you're done watching my channel, I know an excellent channel for you guys to watch. You know what channel that is? When you get done watching me, you need to watch Anderson Henderson. He's on YouTube. He's live streaming right now with zombies or somebody. Not sure. But he has a lot of different kinds of snacks, you know. He has all kinds of snacks. He has Nutty Buddies. He has SpongeBob SquarePants ice cream. He's got pork rinds. He's got the good stuff. I don't know where he's going. Family Dollar, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, Dollar King. Oh yeah, he can't be going to Woolworths. That place closed down years ago. I don't know where he's going to get his stuff, but he's got some really good munchies over there. So if you need somebody to help you get the munchies and you need to gain some weight, you need to go watch Anderson Henderson when you're done with me. I've decided that I'm going to go live starting next week. We had a family matter pop up. I'm not going to discuss it at this point, but I have to handle it this weekend. And I think that Monday or Tuesday, look for me Monday. Definitely 5 p.m. until whenever, 9 p.m. I'm going to be live, and you can answer me all kinds of questions. I answer questions. It's okay. Oh, you subscribed? Thank you, Daryl Bot. Thank you. You think I'm hilarious?
I'm doing okay.
My lady friend over here does not think I'm hilarious, but thank you. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
I'm a little cheesy, I know. Francisco Galisi. Oh, you don't watch TikTok anymore at this point. I know something changed about it, like in the last year. Just gradually, it just changed. Jesus Lover -R3I said, I never drank or smoked. And that is a wonderful thing because I did for between the ages of, smoked cigarettes between 15 and I guess 54. No, 55. I tried to stop smoking between like 48 years old and 55. I would stop for 8 months and smoke for 4 months and stop for 8 months and then, you know, start smoking for 3 or 4 months, back and forth. I can't tell you how many times I bought those Walmart nicotine patches and nicotine gum. Really hard for me to stop smoking, but I did. And I have not had a cigarette or an electric cigarette or vape, call them, for how long has it been? 4.5 years now. Yeah, 4.5 years. It's been a while. As you can see, I just got my hair cut. If you look back at my old videos and stuff on my TikTok channel, you see that I had much longer hair. I just wanted to get it cut real short so I don't have to get a haircut for a while. Starting to get expensive. I have the money to pay for $50 haircuts if I wanted to, but I'm not going to pay $35. Well, $30 and a $5 tip. I'm not going to pay that, right? Every 6 weeks and keep like a longer hairstyle. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to like cut my hair real short, and it grew back already. Look at that. And just let it grow out past my shoulders. I don't care. I won't get a haircut for a whole year now. Hold me to it. I am a person that used to drink alcohol. I have 18 and a half years of sobriety from alcohol. And if you have any issues with staying stopped off of alcohol, if you stop drinking alcohol, or if you want to stop drinking alcohol and you need some help, you can ask me questions. I'll help you. And if you have a problem staying stopped, I have found a solution to staying stopped. And it works. It works real well. And if you ever want to stop smoking cigarettes, you can help me. You can ask me that too. And I haven't decided if I'm going to tell anybody how old I am. Thank you, the Daryl bot. Do you live stream? The Daryl bot. Do you live stream? Just wondering. It's an angle cycle, but it feels good when you do. Yeah, it does. Francisco Galisi, thanks for coming in. Thank you guys. The Bread Man. Nicholas Uzao 8427. Go check his channel out too. Breadman ABC, all in caps. Breadman and then ABC in caps says, say happy birthday to Eminem. And see Jesus love for dash R3I. Oh, you don't have enough subscribers? Oh, you got to get to 50 or something. I think it's 50 subscribers. I have 103 subscribers now. I'm not sure how many subscribers I have to have and how many watch hours I have to go, but it'll take a while. It takes a while to get going on YouTube. It can be a much longer journey, but in the long run, I think it's a better deal than TikTok. Now, I don't come on. Sometimes I'm just getting started. I haven't decided if I'm going to stay on. I came on late. I was supposed to come on at 5. I don't know if I'm gonna stay on till 9 o'clock. How many fingers do I have? That's right. How many fingers? Just 4 and a thumb. No, I no longer live in Hollywood, California, which is a neighborhood in Los Angeles. I lived there or near there, in the city of Los Angeles I used to think it was 34 years, but It might have been 33 years. I spent 3 years in Bellevue, Washington State. I lived in, if anyone is watching me that recognizes me from Bellevue or Kirkland or Redmond, I used to live in that area when I was younger. When I was 28, 29, 30, 31, about 3.5 years. There's some, I think it's a nice area up there. I don't know what's going on in Seattle nowadays. I heard it's gotten a little rough. My favorite place I've ever been to is a place that does not exist anymore. My favorite place in the whole world was probably, let me think about it. The northern part of Los Angeles City, which is called the San Fernando Valley. I lived in the San Fernando Valley most of the 34 years that I lived in Los Angeles. I lived in different neighborhoods like Van Nuys, North Hollywood, Chatsworth, Woodland Hills, Tarzana. Lived in different areas of the San Fernando Valley I've lived in, and that was my favorite place. But that was back in a long time ago, and not too long ago. It was actually recently too. I left in 2023, but what I saw there between 2016 and 2023 was not the San Fernando Valley, and for that matter, it was not the Los Angeles I remember when I first got there in 1988. It's a very different Los Angeles. Things were definitely falling apart in 2000, the summer of 2016, and it got worse every year. And then the coronavirus debacle, and then a lot of the stores closed down, and I got a lot of crime there. A lot of my friends that I had there, they moved out of the state, out of the city and out of the state, either to Nevada or Arizona, or they moved back to the East Coast where they're from. And even some of my friends that are born and raised in Los Angeles or in Southern California, they moved out too. So a lot of long-term residents, people whose fathers and grandfathers all live there, they sold their house. In some cases, it was a house that was inherited. They sold that house and moved, or they leased that house out to somebody while they moved and got a condominium somewhere else. A lot of that happened. It was starting to happen before the coronavirus, before that debacle. We actually got hit with that stuff back in like in September of 2019. There were people coughing and hacking up on all the subway trains and the buses and at the bus stops, and the hospitals were filling up with people that had symptoms of that they later called COVID-19. But this was back in September and October and November of 2019. It had already hit our shores. It hit San Francisco and it hit Seattle. You just didn't hear a lot about it until maybe the next year, like maybe late January, February of 2020. By March 20th, you'd know what Dr. Birch and all those people said. They said, just go to the pharmacy and go to the grocery store if you're 50 or over, and just come home, just go to your workplace, go to the store, go to the pharmacy, and don't be going to big giant events. Don't be visiting people, all that other stuff. And things got kind of lame out there. It's like you got this big city that has, almost 4 million people in it. And I couldn't really utilize it, for 1, 2, 3, 4 years. you start seeing, places that you do business with all boarding up and things like that. People weren't going to church. People weren't going to 12-step recovery meetings because they're scared they're going to get some disease. A lot of people some people that I knew passed away from the disease. And that was really sad. But I mean, eventually I left too. I mean, I left and I moved to North Carolina. I mean, but I got family around here, that retired in this area. I mean, my family's not originally from here. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I grew up around there. But I have family that a lot of people don't know this, but certain parts of the southern part of North Carolina, like Charlotte and Wilmington and Fayetteville and places like that, and also in South Carolina and the southern part of Georgia, a lot of people retire there instead of going to Florida because it's a little bit cheaper than Florida. Florida has a little bit higher taxes, and they have hurricanes down there, and there's all kinds of costs of living in Florida. Bye-bye. So I decided to come here to North Carolina for a couple of years and check it out. It's a nice place. I mean, especially if you have a family or something like that, I would recommend Raleigh. The Raleigh-Durham Chapel Hill area is a very good place to raise a family, for soccer moms and stuff. My kids are all grown. But they got little league stuff around here. People go to church a lot down here. If you have a different kind of a lifestyle, maybe you're socially liberal or something like that, Charlotte might be a good place for you. Charlotte's kind of a more socially liberal place, more so than Raleigh or Greensboro or Salem. Might be some good friends there. I got 3 likes. That's great. Thank you for liking and subscribing. It's free to subscribe here on YouTube. And I need all the subscriptions I can get. Thank you. I don't know. It's kind of early. La 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 la. So what are you doing? What you doing?
Looking for something.
Oh, what's this? Generic Dr. Pepper. Does this tablet actually still work?
Yes, it does.
Hi. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Hollywoodland22. I'm the artist that's formerly known as Hollywoodland on TikTok, which I no longer stream on because I'm anti-TikTok now. They keep changing the rules. Welcome in. Tell all your friends. When you're first starting the channel, it's a little slow.
Always.
Yeah. You'll be like this for 6 months.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
What's up?
boom, everybody comes on and watches all at once.
I'm not to be your friend. I can't find it.
Oh, you know who else is a fun person? I'll tell you what. I know somebody that I'm trying to influence to get over here on YouTube that's been here before. Is well, I don't know if I should say her name. She might not want me to. But I'll tell you some people you can watch that are kind of cool. In a sea of nothingness, there are a few people on TikTok that have good channels. One of them is Miss Fucking Wonderful. Just don't use a U, use a V when you spell it. Miss Fucking Wonderful has a really good show. She does cooking tutorials, barbecue tutorials. She is funny. She's a good conversationalist. You should check her out. Also on TikTok is Nataraway. Natarawei. Nataraway. And she's a musician and she writes her own songs. And she also is a fine artist also. You should check her out. She has a really cute dog too. You should check out her channel. I'm sure you'll like it. On TikTok, who else is on TikTok that has a good channel? Deli Wave Microwave, Scabzilla, and who else? And Do You Know God? Check out Do You Know God. Do, and then a U, the letter U, and then N-O-G-O-D. Do You Know God? She's an interesting character. Miles, for sure. Randy, I just wanted to ask, are you Christian? I am of Christian faith. I'm not real religious. I may become real religious. I don't know. Yeah, I'm Protestant Christian. Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's a mess, isn't it? Try to get that fixed. I am going to walk over here. Yeah, what I really need is for people to tell all about this channel, Hollywoodland22, formerly known as Hollywoodland, 2 words separated, on TikTok, with 7,050 followers over there. And I got to get them all over here. I'm going to figure out a way to do it. Somehow I can get her done. So what do you guys like to do? I'm usually a little bit more upbeat than this, a little bit more crazy and stuff like that. But I just had a death in the family. One of my parents passed away at the age of 83. And I'm still kind of, I've compartmentalized my grief. But it'll come out eventually. You know. That's my first parent to pass away. Here, I'll read that in just a second. Let me get my glasses. I just wanted to warn you, the biblical prophecy is being fulfilled right now, and the rapture is coming soon, and those who aren't ready for it will be left behind. Okay. I am not a person that believes that there's a rapture. I guess we'll agree to disagree. And agree to disagree. Do people still do that? Put my phone in the corner right here. Well, I've been on here for 45 minutes. I'm here for an hour. Look like a seal, don't I? Woo!
No.
Don't be a lurker. Be part of a winning team and chat. What's that? A tablet?
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
tablet.
let me
Yeah,
say,
no.
let me say that.
No.
What is that?
Give me my tablet.
That looks like it's ancient times.
Yeah, it is. We still make them the same.
I'll tell you one thing. Anybody that still has, I don't know if you guys have your parents left anymore, but if you have your parents left, or at least one parent left, spend time with them. I don't care how crazy you think they are. Spend time with them. Because you're going to definitely understand what the word final means when your parent passes away, if you haven't already. And I haven't started crying yet, you know, it's just compartmentalized it. I'm not that young myself. Got me and my lady friend here, and we both got our own medical problems and stuff like that. We have to really keep on top of things. We don't have to. I could just let things go and just I could go buy some Don Julio tequila right now. Just take a shot and wash it down with some Modelo and get a pack of Marlboro Light 100s. Just start smoking away. Just whenever, I could do that, but I decided not to. I decided I want to live a little bit longer, or at least increase the probability that I'm going to live a little bit longer. I used to be in sales a long time ago.
Yeah, I know.
I remember when I was 19, I sold women's shoes at 7% commission, plus my wage, and I enjoyed that. I got a lot of girlfriends that way. And they were all crazy. Isn't that correct, wife?
Mm-hmm.
They were all crazy. All of my girlfriends that I had before you were all insane, right? Every single one of them, particularly when I lived in Hollywood, right? Yeah, they were all insane. Oh, another TikToker that actually is good is Jade T. Capital J, A, D is in dog, E is an egg, space, T, capital T, Jade T. You should check out her channel. She comes on later on in the evening. I'd say try to catch her around 10 o'clock at night until maybe about 2 or 3 in the morning, possibly later, if you can stay up that late. Wonder what all these funny things do. Share with your audience. Would you like to be a member of my audience?
No, thanks.
I'm going to message you.
I have a wrench. If I come in here, people are going to leave.
No, they're not. All messages. Well, looks like things are getting a little slow here. Got 5 likes though. It's 49.
I said something, I think.
You guys are beautiful, you know that?
I said something. I don't know.
I really mean that. No matter what your disagreements are with your father or mother or both parents, try to get to know them. They're just people too. I mean, unless there's something. Unless you don't know who they are and you can't find them. But they're not perfect people.
No.
But you know what? Nobody else is. Just try to spend some time with them, especially if they get up there in years. We're talking about, over 65. Because you don't know when you're like, man, I'm in my 50s and stuff. But, if I wake up, it's a good good day, you know. That's the way I look. It might not be a great day, but it's a good day. I'm waking up and I'm breathing. Because you never know. I've had some friends pass away when they're 45 years old, 53 years old. You always see a celebrity passing away when they're in their 50s. We kind of know what that's about, though. But no, you're only on here. You only get to live one time. You might as well live and try to enjoy every day. And seriously, spend some time with your parents or parent if they're still alive and get to know them because they're not going to be around forever. Now I have one parent left. I'm trying to remember everything my father told me. I wish I'd written some more of these things down. He was a good man. Paid his bills and he loved his children. That I can say. And I'll let you guys go with that.
So you see my name in the chat?
Yeah, I see you in the chat there. Ashley Lee, 55667. Welcome in. Right as I'm about to leave. Can people catch you on Star Maker?
Mm-hmm.
The Star Maker app. What's your name on the Star Maker app?
Ashley.
Just Ashley?
Ashley Lee.
I mean Ashley Lee with like Lee?
Yes.
Okay. Ashley Lee.
55.
55. Okay, it's Ashley Lee. That's Lee. Ashley Lee, one word, 55. No space before the 55. Ashley Lee, 55, on Star Maker, the app. And you can listen to her sing. She's really good. She's a fantastic singer. Thank you, everyone that's come in. It's time for me to go. This is a difficult week for me. In the coming weeks, I say by next week, but definitely by Tuesday, I'm going to be able to be every day from 5:00 p.m. until maybe, what time is it?
I'm pushing it. You're pushing me.
5:00
You're
until
pushing me.
about 8. Is there a problem?
No, I'm just playing.
You're playing with somebody else?
Yeah, I'm playing a joke.
I'm trying to explain things to some people. Yeah, I'll be live streaming Hollywoodland22.
Oh, okay.
I am formerly Hollywoodland on TikTok.
Okay.
If you have any friends that would like to be part of my channel, make some new friends. And usually I will come on between 5 p.m. and at least 8 p.m. Sometimes 9. And that's daily.
Oh, okay.
And during the weekends, you might want to pop in during the day. Put me on your notifications because I could pop up and do like an all-day stream, like on a Saturday or a Sunday. I could do that. That's the kind of thing I like to do. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming in. You guys are beautiful. I'll see you tomorrow.
Beautiful.
Bye-bye.
I'm not beautiful. I'm sticking to the chair.